going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we have the New World Order has stepped it up. The Havana Syndrome people. And those who can read between the lines. Guys, these are radio frequencies. Those who've been with me forever know I've done plenty of videos. We already have patents on this, guys, where they can send signals through your television to control your mind. He said they're going to be deploying technology and having their best scientists on this. The masses asleep have no clue what's about to happen. It's going to be the greatest event in American history. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Because once they turn on that 5G, we already know what's about to happen. I've been over it several times. It's in my book. Guys, they want your brain inside of the cloud. And with this technology, they will be able to control you. When you piece the puzzles together, tokenization, crypto, fake, the virtual world, fake. That's what they want you in, guys, out of the real world. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
Posed by anomalous health incidents. These incidents have left our colleagues with profound harm. They've experienced serious physical consequences, including persistent headaches and hearing loss. They've also experienced psychological harm, including trauma, anxiety, depression. They've been affected. Their careers have been affected. Their families and colleagues have been affected too. And all of us in the U.S. government, and especially we at the State Department, are intently focused on getting to the bottom of what and who is causing these incidents, caring for those who've been affected, and protecting our people. Even before being sworn in as secretary, I asked to be fully briefed by the previous administration on what they knew about these anomalous health incidents and what they had done to address them, because this was an issue that we wanted to tackle starting on day one. Let me speak to some of the ways the State Department has been doing that. First, we're ensuring that every employee and family member affected by these incidents gets the medical care and other assistance they might need. I'm very pleased to share that we recently appointed Ambassador Margaret Uehara to serve as our senior care coordinator. A career member of the Foreign Service with 3 decades of experience at the State Department, she's already gotten to work advocating for those affected, including assisting them with workers' compensation and the benefits process. She's compassionate, she's effective. We're grateful for her and her commitment to this vital issue. Additionally, last month, the State Department began a partnership with Johns Hopkins University to expand the top-tier care available to employees and families who've been affected by anomalous health incidents. Now, they can access the university's outstanding medical professionals and facilities as well. Second, we heard from our workforce that they want more information about these incidents. So we've stepped up our communications. I'm engaging regularly with employees through town halls, messages to our workforce, visits to embassies, and other forums to share what we're learning and what we're doing, and especially to hear directly from our people. Other senior leaders are doing the same. Across all of these meetings, we're emphasizing the same message over and over because it's so important. There is absolutely no stigma in reporting these incidents, and there will, of course, be no negative consequences of any kind. On the contrary, reporting means that we can get people the help they need. And by reporting, you can help keep others safe and help us get to the bottom of who and what is responsible. In every embassy and consulate, diplomatic security and medical services staff have been instructed to take seriously every report of an anomalous health incident, to follow standard guidance in responding to them, and to report them up the chain. We've also made sure that employees and leaders know how to report these incidents. And in May, we set up a dedicated channel for employees or family members who can, if they choose, send questions anonymously about these health incidents and receive prompt answers. Communication runs in both directions. We aren't only talking, we're also listening. That includes regularly meeting with individuals affected by anomalous health incidents. And I'm profoundly grateful to those employees and their loved ones for being willing to share their experiences, as painful as they may be, and for giving us their honest and forthright opinions about how we can better be there for them and others in this difficult situation. Third, we're making sure that every member of our workforce is empowered with the information to help identify and prevent these incidents. As you may know, the State Department created our Health Incidents Response Task Force in 2018 to run point on this challenge. Its mandate is to help ensure care for all U.S. personnel and dependents under Chief of Mission responsibility, strengthening mitigation and prevention, and improving coordination and cooperation across U.S. government agencies. Since the summer, overseas employees and spouses at posts worldwide have received information on anomalous health incidents during their initial security briefings. And the Health Incidents Response Task Force has been working with the Foreign Service Institute to develop a training module on these incidents, which will be included in the standard security overseas seminar for employees and family members starting soon. Fourth, we're constantly improving our assessment tools so we can better identify, understand, and respond to these incidents. We continue to draw on the expertise of the team that our Bureau of Medical Services assembled to respond to reports of possible incidents. We developed the clinical triage tool that standardizes the medical assessments of these incidents for individuals across affected agencies, and in June, we updated it. That same month, we launched a pilot program to collect baseline health information here in Washington from employees and eligible family members. We're capturing people's neurological, cognitive, ocular, auditory, and vestibular data, so we have a point of reference and comparison if they later report an anomalous health incident. I spent some time yesterday at the Medical Command Center. I was very impressed by the rigor, the professionalism, the empathy that our colleagues are bringing to this challenge. We've also deployed teams of security specialists and occupational safety experts to inspect the locations where incidents have been reported. We're feeding all of the information we gather into a whole-of-government effort aimed at determining what is behind these incidents. And that's my fifth point. We're working tirelessly with partners across the government to identify what is causing these incidents and to learn who is responsible. This is an urgent priority for President Biden, for me, for our entire government. And we will do absolutely everything we can, leaving no stone unturned, to stop these occurrences as swiftly as possible. And while I can't go into all the ways we're doing that, I want to assure you that we're pursuing every possible lead and sparing no resources, including when it comes to protecting personnel around the world. We're drawing on the full capacity of our intelligence community. We're enlisting the best scientific minds inside and outside of government. We're also very fortunate to have Congress as a partner in this. Their attention and leadership on this issue has been vital. For example, they recently enacted the Havana Act, which provides an additional benefit to federal employees who suffered serious harm from these incidents. Sixth, we're developing, obtaining, and deploying technology to the field to protect our personnel. The details I can provide on this are limited as well, but I can say that new technology is helping us more quickly and thoroughly evaluate a variety of potential causes of these incidents, and we've distributed across posts so that we can respond rapidly to new reports.
The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.